Hi friends, it is How It Works Wednesday, and today I'm going to be talking about the wonderful Stamparatus. I absolutely love this tool. It is to help you do precise stamping, and it is foolproof. You cannot make a mistake. And if you do, then all you need to do is keep re-inking and putting this plate onto your paper, and it will come out perfectly every time. So what I'm going to first show you about is the tool. So here you have, it comes with two plates. Comes with a plate that goes here, and then it comes with a plate that goes here like this. So usually I only use one side unless I'm doing two-step stamping, which I'm going to show you today. It also comes with a little pad here that you see. And when you use the orange cling stamps, then you need to take, well, I don't actually, you don't need to, but some people take out the pad because the orange cling stamps are thicker than the photopolymer stamps. So that's up to you if you want to do that. I also got this grid paper. So sometimes I mark up my paper if I want to put my paper in the middle. And it's I'm doing a big stamping scene, then sometimes I'm just going to want to mark on it. Or you can just literally use, there's a ruler here you can measure out. But for the most part, I just put it up in this corner. Keep it there, and then I kind of know where it is. And comes with two stamps. I put this tape on my stamp so it has a little tab. They're wicked strong. They come with two. I'm going to take this out so I don't break it. They come with two stamps. One I have here, and the other one goes here. And I'm just using one, so I put the other one back there. And let me show you what not to do. This is what you don't do, people. You see that mess? Yeah. That was me using permanent stamp ink and trying to clean it and scratch the hell out of it. So don't do that. Just get some soap, take your time, and relax. Don't do what I did. Okay, so let me show you the brilliance of this thing. I am going to show you, like I said, a two-step stamping picture here, and I'm going to show you the beauty of this. So first, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put down my hummingbird, which I think I'm going to want here. Make sure you put the flat part up, okay? Because the flat part is going to stick to the plate. So make sure you put the flat, smooth part up. So I want this, I think, here, like that. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to close this, and I'm going to squish down like this. And then, oops, my stamp should be up higher. Make sure, that's why I like it in the corner. So I know exactly where to put the paper. So let me make sure, oops, see, let me move sometimes you have to move your magnet around to make sure it's not in your way. So there, that works. Okay, so then what I'm going to do is I'm going to start stamping. So I'm going to stamp the first piece of my hummingbird yellow. I like to use these Stampin' Spots because I have more control as opposed to these big stamps. Because sometimes when you put the stamp on, it just gets messy and it gets all around the sides. And so I like to have a little bit more control. So I just use the Stampin' Spots and make sure it's all yellow. And again, don't worry if you get a little bit on here, it won't transfer on that. And don't worry if there's a piece that isn't as yellow as you like it. You can just do it again. It's beautiful. So for the first part of my leaves, I am going to use the Jaded Spruce. So I'm gonna give that some good green here. You can also get out your aggression from the day. Just kidding. Okay. Now I'm gonna squish down a little bit like this. Pick it up. Gotta love the magnet. And good, I think it looks good. I like the way it looks. So now what I'm gonna do for the second part is I'm gonna take the other piece of the hummingbird and I'm gonna put him on top, just where I want him to be, just like this. The smooth part is up, so it'll stick to the plate. I'm gonna do the same with the leaf. So it goes, you just fit it on top like this, on top of your level 1 stamp. These are so great. You're gonna love the way this looks. And now you close this plate. Squish it down like that. And now I'm gonna make my hummingbird. I'm gonna make him this Bermuda Bay blue, really pretty blue. Get his beak. It's gonna look so cool when it's done. Okay, and then I'm gonna use Mossy Meadow for my level 2 leaves. So you can tell these stamps have more detail than the other ones, right? That kind of looks like a mushy mess. Oh, but you wait. Okay. Now I'm going to close this. Make sure nothing's in the way. And again, if you don't like it, you can always just go over it again. Lift it up. And look how cool that looks, you guys. Amazing! I love it. So this is just one of the brilliant things you can do with the this Stamparatus, which I like to call a Stampasaurus because it's just a big boss of a machine, tool, I should say. So now what I'm going to do is show you, and then you just get your chamois and clean off your stamps. Always do that. I do it pretty quickly. Right now I'm going to get another little stamp here, and I think I want, it says thinking of you, and I think I want this like maybe right here. So it's flat, and see, this is a lot of the 1 level stamping. So normally you don't need it for this. So you would just need this one plate here. So I'm just going to close it up real quick, pick a color, and put my stamp right there. Look at that. Isn't that adorable? Love it. So that is how this works. I want to show you one more thing, which is amazing. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to take this cool pattern. Let me take this off. And I have another piece of paper here. I'm going to put this on here. And should maybe put it on the end like this. So I'm going to put this here because I want to start at the top. Actually, let me show you something. Another good thing about this, getting grid paper to go with this, is that if you stamp and you make a mess, like I think I'm going to put it right here. And I'm going to put this right here at the top. Like this. And I know it's between, it's right next to, ooh, there. Just a little past, it's right by 1 inch right there. But what I do is I just push it down. Okay, I think I have ink on my hands. So now I'm going to use, this is a really cool trick. So I'm going to put some Mossy Meadow down here. And this is such an easy way to decorate a card. Put it down. I can already tell that there's going to not be enough ink on there. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the hinge off and I'm going to move it down 1, just like this. And put more ink on. And I'm going to go all the way down. I'm going to make a killer pattern. And it's going to be perfect. It's going to be perfectly spaced out because I'm literally attaching it to the hinges and just scooting it down. It's a great way if you have some pattern stamps. You can do this. And look at that. Also, if you want, and you want to do like, start fading it, don't re-ink your stamp and just keep pushing, and then it'll get lighter as you go down, which is also fun to do. Another little variation. Look at that. Okay, so, and then after you're done with this, throw the paper away. You don't have to worry about it anymore. Just like this. And then you're ready. So, those are a couple different ways, 3 different ways to use this fantastic machine. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial, and I hope to see you next Wednesday. Thanks for popping in, guys.